Damien threw a punch right at Felix.
What's that? Hey,
You keep it clean, huh?
And that's when Duke went to see Creed.
hey, dude, calm down.
This was a mistake. I told you right away it was a mistake.
I got it.
You don't. You let him come in here with a chip on his shoulder.
It turned out that a few days earlier, after Creed finished work, he spotted a man leaning against his car. He walked closer and realized it was Damien, his childhood brother. They exchanged a few warm words, and Damien was about to leave. At that moment, Creed suggested grabbing something to eat together. The scene shifted to a restaurant. This was the same spot they used to frequent 18 years ago. From their little gestures, you could tell their friendship had once run deep. Through their conversation, Creed learned that Damien had spent 18 years in prison over something that happened when they were kids. And Damien had been writing to Creed the entire time behind bars. But Creed had never received any of those letters. A wave of guilt washed over Creed then, so he pulled out some cash to give to Damien. But Damien turned it down, because Damien only had one goal in mind.
I want to be champ.
Early the next morning, Damien showed up at the gym. However, Duke immediately voiced his objections to Creed. But Creed overruled everyone. He assigned Damien to be Felix's sparring partner. Yet Damien was unwilling to take the role, because his goal had always been to become a champion. But for his brother's sake, he didn't argue. And so he started his days as Felix's sparring partner. That very night, he went to Creed's house. The luxurious home, the well-behaved daughter, the beautiful wife. If he hadn't gone to prison for 18 years because of Creed, this should have been his life. After dinner, he checked out Creed's championship wall, and his resolve only grew stronger. He said to Creed, "Apollo gave a nobody like Rocky a shot. Why can't you give me a chance?" Those words stuck with Creed. During their sparring session the next day, Damien turned unusually aggressive. On top of that, Felix ran his mouth a little to him. So Damien landed some brutal blows on Felix. Creed rushed onto the mat right away. When Creed tried to talk sense into him, Damien said,
I told you I won't be. And I told you it was going to take some time. Come on.
On his way home, Damien saw a poster advertising Felix's upcoming fight against Victor. When he got back home, he was a changed man. If you won't give me a shot, he thought, I'll take it myself. Staring at his reflection in the mirror, Damien already had a plan brewing. A few days later, the media reported that Victor had his hand injured in an attack at a club. And just like that, Damien was tapped to take Victor's place and face off against Felix in the next fight.